name is Becky Holland and I study marine natural history photography at Falmouth University, and I have an obsession with houseplants. I have been collecting plants now for about a year and a half, and I have around 30 to 40 plants. Yeah, I think it's safe to say that I have a pretty big problem. Half of my plants are back at home in Birmingham because I physically can't fit them all in the car. I love plants because they're just so cool. It makes my room feel better, like having so much green. It's just so nice having like living things in your room, especially at uni because we can't have animals. Most houses don't allow pets, so my plants are my pets. I've always been a very family orientated, friend orientated person, and especially during the lockdown you can't really see your friends, so it's nice having, you know, living things in my room that I can talk to. I do talk to my plants actually. It's kind of weird, but it's fine. It's fine. I'm not weird, I promise. As a young child, me and my family always used to go out for walks, and we'd always go to the Lake District, and here in Cornwall as well we always stay at Sennen, and I think that's helped me with my passion for wildlife. I've learnt to appreciate it a lot more because I'm like in amongst it. During the past lockdowns that we've been through in the UK, it was a lot more difficult to get out and do stuff, so it was great kind of bringing in that bit of green into my room, and it kind of put me back in touch with nature. And I think, not if you necessarily struggle with mental health, and in no way saying this is a curative measure, but even with feeling lonely and miserable during lockdown, adding that bit of green to your space is going to help you. So when it comes to my mental health and how my houseplants help me, I have really bad anxiety, and yeah, it kind of manifests itself into my personal relationships with people, and I find it really difficult to meet new people and maintain friendships just because I always overthink everything, and people necessarily don't understand that. And it's not their fault, but I can imagine it gets quite annoying. And I always kind of convince myself of the worst case scenario. I never get a moment's peace or quiet from that. So looking after my houseplants, it creates like a structure for me, especially when I'm having a bad time with my anxiety, because it helps me calm down. It just gives me something to do, that I know that I'm how to do it, and that I know that I'm doing the right thing. But I never really wanted to go and talk to anyone about it because I didn't want to waste their time, and I know that's a really bad way to think about stuff, but I didn't want to waste people's time, and I find it difficult to talk to people about it, even my friends and stuff, because I just feel like a burden. So many people deal with it, I don't know, it doesn't make me any special, you know. So then it makes me think that I shouldn't talk to other people about it because they've got stuff going on too. But when it comes to my plants, it's not like that, because they listen to me and they need me. And I just want to feel needed by people. I want to feel needed by something. My plants do that for me because I know that they need me. And I think that just stems back to that. I just want to feel wanted by something. So this is Molly. Molly is my go-to pal for literally anything. She talks sense into me. And I think now I do the same for you. Because we both struggle with kind of the same things. So we both think the same way, so we kind of can understand each other on that front. Would you say that you struggle with your mental health?
Oh god, I struggle so bad with my mental health. I have really bad anxiety, and I feel like no one likes me all the time, and I feel like I just kind of stay in my room and don't do anything, and like don't go outside and get to be in nature as much as I would want to be.
So I'm gonna give her my plant baby that has been growing in this pot now for maybe 3 weeks. So here you go.
Thank you.
Hopefully that will help. You got a new child to look after.
Good to look after it.
Yeah. If you kill it though,
It's not going to die.
if she struggles, it's coming back to me. Just to round off really, I feel like everyone should get houseplants if they feel like they're struggling, or even just because they're cool. Like, they're just so nice to have in your house, and they make everything look a lot nicer, for me particularly. And I think that people who struggle with the same things that I do will really benefit from having green in their homes, and will really benefit from having that structure that houseplants give you. And it gives you, like I say, that moment of peace really, just to stop thinking about everything else and just think about what you're doing in the moment, which is looking after them. And it's nice to, you know, have them around. If people are starting out to struggle, then it's something worth a try. I'm not saying it's a curative measure, it's really not, but it's just what works for me, and if it could work for other people, then that would be great too, because it is very important that we speak about our problems and support each other.